Oh, okay, I'm live. So, all right. So we've got a nice drizzly, rainy afternoon in Queensland, Australia, and I do a whole bunch of exercises, and I just thought I'd stick my camera on and make a thumbnail and have a chat about what's an easy way to exercise, and yeah, some of the important bits of equipment like a broom handle. You need a post, maybe. These things are straps that you use to lift steel. They're not flexible. They're totally solid and locked together. And yeah, I sort of figured out about maybe 6 or 7 years ago that I had some massive issues with joints and flexibility because of probably car accidents and motorbike accidents and push bike accidents when I was young. So, yeah, a long time ago now, I gave up smoking and was sitting on the veranda, and there was a broom handle, and I started to use it to stretch. And that was sort of the start of the idea that you could actually achieve something really, really good over a long term by not doing a hell of a lot. And it's probably a little bit of common sense because we get into the state of being really unfit and really unhealthy little bit by little bit over a long time. Maybe not so true for a small portion of the population that are inflicted by circumstances that make these things come about either from birth or over time. But for most of us, I think it's a slow decline into unhealthiness. One of the big things recently was not driving so much, working from home and being around the place more, and then noticing when I went out, my neck was really, really, really getting flogged by just going in a vehicle. And I sort of thought that that was a great idea to start with strengthening my neck. And I've been watching some videos on Formula One about how they strengthen their necks. And I came up with this idea of just using these straps and these posts to help out with that. So, yeah, fair bit of lower back injury. That was from a work accident a long time ago. So these actually work really, really well to take a lot of pressure off of my back, because depending on what I do, I can get pretty sore. And this morning I had to move two 20-kilo bags of concrete 150 meters to fill in a hole, which is nothing. But, if you don't do anything, stuff like that can get really heavy. So, yeah, I sort of do this on the top half, and as you can see, I'm at a reasonable angle. If you are starting to do something like this, you really don't have to go over very much at all. But I'm leaning my head against the post, basically, against the strap, and I can just move back and forwards, a little bit like you're flying, I suppose. I'll do that from the back as well, where I put my feet right at the bottom of the post, and this is the one that really relaxes my lower back and muscles really nicely here, and I can just feel the tension going out of them. Once again, if you're starting out, you can get up at almost straight up and just pull back against your neck. But one of the things that I found out was the fact that your neck is extremely strong anyway, which makes sense. It's a big muscle. So take it easy if you're going to start out on anything like this. So if you do the sides as well, so you're coming in on the edge like that, so you're sort of looking after all of the four parts of the neck and everything. It's a really good way to do it. But I mean, I'm trying to give like a tutorial, aren't I? When the plan was to just sort of say, look, I do this a couple of times a day, just in passing. Some days I might not do it, and some days I might stand out here for an hour and do it. But I find this has been really helpful, and I'm only about, I don't know, maybe 12 weeks into doing this specific thing, but the effect everywhere has been phenomenal. When I go out to mow the lawn, I just have such an easier time. So you can convert it from that sort of thing into it. This is obviously for your triceps, and you can put as much weight back into there and everything. You can put as much weight as you want to on there, and it's a really good exercise. Another one that's just absolutely beautiful for your back too. If I take a little bit of the weight back in my feet and I spin my hands around, I can stretch whatever these bits are right back and sort of just apply a little bit of pressure to the tendons to get my arms a little bit lighter and working like that. So it's actually a beautiful way to exercise, because the strength that you gain over time just by mucking around with this simple idea is so helpful. I mean, driving the car again is really good. Just general behaviour, I just noticed is so much easier. I've got a really long angled section out the front here that I have to mow with the hand mower, and ever since I've been doing this, the strength is really incredible, and it's just a delight to do. So if I stopped that there, that wouldn't be any different to what I would normally do, because my back feels quite different to when I started. And I just love it. It's really good. But considering the idea was that I'd do this as a regular live stream, because I'd like to build up some subscribers, and I'd like to build up my channel, and I'd like to get revenue off of my videos. Who wouldn't? But it's just something that I reckon if someone gets some help out of doing some light and easy exercises and just realizing that standing around endlessly is actually a good opportunity to do something, that's good. I play the guitar, and sitting around in that position playing leads to a whole bunch of problems. So these straps, I'll take one off or get another one in another video, but there's actually 3 of them that are tied together. So I can just go to a higher point on the strap if I want, and I'd just use this to put my body weight against. And what I'm actually doing is I'm not trying to pull at all. What I'm trying to do is relax my shoulder, but my brain's going, oh, don't relax, because your shoulder's going to get torn off. So it just takes a little bit of relaxing and letting go until you sort of get a nice extension at the back of your shoulder, and that helps out too. So and I'll do the other one like that. It's pretty easy. But there's not a lot to it, but I'll tell you what, being involved and being engaged, doing something that you can do most days of your life that you feel like is a really good way to do things. I've got one dumbbell that I use. It's got, what's that, 2.5 kilos or whatever pounds that is. It's probably written, but anyway, it's not that much weight. 2, 4, 6. Oh no, they're 1.5 kilos. They're 2 pounds or something like that. What are they? 1.25 kilos. I'd say that there is. Yeah, 1.25 kilos. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Say 7. I say 8 with the thing. But so long as I can do 10, what do you call those things? Bicep curls with that weight, I'm really happy, because I don't want to get any bigger or gain size or anything like that. I just need to be able to function at a reasonable level to manage all of the things that I have to manage, which is, mowing my property, cleaning my house, maintaining my car. I mean, just getting down underneath the car and lifting your head off the ground, that's a major problem. So, if I can't manage those things, I'm not really happy. So being able to do 10 aside of these, I can do another 10. It's just not a problem. I don't need to, though. I don't want to. I made a pretty bad bicep injury when I was 15 or 16 years old, doing way too much. So I'm pretty gentle on things at the moment. So as long as I can do 10 of those, and it's pretty relatively easy, that's good. You can do shoulder presses. I'm not going to do them because I don't really feel like it. And I never push myself to do anything. But I tell you what, if I ever do one thing, I do it on the other side. I don't just walk away, So, you can just use that as a squat thing, just to put it down and lift it up. It's only lightweight. But if your legs are weak like mine, they're not weak, but I don't have strong legs. I had knee injuries when I was young, and I never ever worked out on my legs because it used to hurt a hell of a lot. So that's sort of the simple way to do that, which is really, really enjoyable. So that takes care of, my neck. That's all. All of this is stomach, lower back. I mean, your stomach invariably benefits greatly from those exercises. It's really, really good. And I've got this this awesome piece of equipment from, I think it was the late 90s. It's called an AeroFit. You can't really buy them anymore. I mean, you can't buy them anymore. Find them occasionally on Facebook or something like that. But they're incredibly low impact. But I don't really use it the way that I'm supposed to use it. I do a little bit on it like that. But the most important thing that I do on that is use it like a little set of parallel bars, and I can just do those, whatever you call them. And like I say, so long as I can do a few of these, I'm not bothered. I don't need to break a record or anything like that, because it actually took me a few months to get to be able to do that. And the other thing is, with my feet still up, is tricep pushes. And, I can do little ones or full lengths or something like that. But I don't think I've ever done any more than 10 of those. And I don't intend to now, because all the talking is probably a little bit more interesting. So that's the AeroFit in motion. It's really good because you can do a light cardio. You'd never call it heavy cardio. And the other thing that you can do is use it as, a resistance machine to do your shoulders. You can do chest by just pushing down on it. It's a really, really interesting type of thing. But yeah, and that, like without a word of a lie, I've done enough. I haven't done any of this today, but I did 5 hours of fixing a hole in the driveway and mowing before the rain. So this is a nice way to sort of limber up and stretch things out. And when you do it and you do it and you do it and you do it, it just adds up and makes a difference. I got a person watching, maybe. That'd be interesting. Be nice. Probably my sister, I'm wondering. But if not, I hope you're getting something out of it. That's really good. It's nice to be here and hang out. So, the other thing was flexibility. I'm going to get serious now because if someone's watching, today I had a video conference with my granddaughter, and that's new to me, having video conferences and that. I've never done it, but it was really, really fantastic. So that's what gave me the idea of just turning the camera back on, because I don't know, there's something about it that brings you to life, especially when you know someone's watching. It's pretty hard to do it when no one's watching, but that's why you have a relationship with God, don't you? So there's always someone to talk to. But yeah, so when I started doing this, when I was sitting on the stairs and I'd given up smoking about 5 years, maybe 6 years ago, one of the things that I remembered my mother doing with me when I was really young was some yoga exercises, because Mum taught yoga, and there was that thing where you connect your hands behind your back like that, and I could never do that. I mean, this arm here, this way, I could almost get it there, but 5 years ago to do this one, that was about the limit. This shoulder was locked in position, and it wouldn't go any further. I had a really, really bad push bike accident that put me unconscious into hospital when I was 3 years old, and it could have been from that. But I also was knocked out in a motorbike accident when I went headfirst into a tree. So that might be something there. But anyway, by using something like this strap, which I wish I had one that was loose, I might be able to get this one loose. They don't tend to bind up too bad. Yeah, here we go. What I did, so that's it. You get I don't know where these come from, but they use them to wrap around steel pipes to lift them up in steel yards. That's where I got them. But yeah, so when I was trying to make this move in both directions and this arm wouldn't work, what I did was got this strap, I put it over the top, and effectively over a couple of years, I slowly dragged it up over the top. And now I can, was that the arm? No, that was the bad arm. So that was it. So yeah, so that's the result of about 5 years worth of stretching. And I know you can do it quicker, and if you had help with other people, you could do it easier as well. But I was on my own, and just had to make do with things the way that they were. So yeah, that sort of level of flexibility, I reckon, is really important. I was a bit jealous today when I saw my granddaughter on the video, because she did this leg kick, and I swear her leg came up near her shoulder, and it was like, oh, I've got to learn to do that. That's a long one, to get into that level of flexibility and stuff. But hey, yeah. Oh, there you go. That's you, isn't it? Hey, sis, how are you? Very good. I don't know what you do with this. Give it a thumbs up or a nod or something like that. But did you have a good day today? Did you? Hey, can you message me Sally's, if you're still there, can you message me Sally's email again? Very cool. Yeah, can you message me Sally's email again? Because for whatever reason, that didn't come through with that. So, yeah, I don't know if you saw my thumbnail, but I made a thumbnail for this video too. So that was pretty cool doing that. I just wanted to be able to do that in about a half an hour or less, and that was easy to sit down after yesterday and did it. Okay, cool. Thanks very much. Thanks. I don't know if you can. I can't do anything nice to you in the chat. I can go to your channel. I can report you, and I can add you as a moderator. But I don't know. Oh, that, yeah, it was just a simple thumbnail, hey. But I thought it doesn't really need a lot more like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this live stream as I do these exercises, and yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, hey, it is. It's very weird, especially since you can't talk back. It's the ultimate narcissism, isn't it? Like you can have a conversation endlessly, but there's no one else there but yourself, and you know, I suppose it's a little bit different to a video chat. But yeah, anyway, so that's my exercises. That's the straps. They're really, really good. You get them from somewhere, and maybe I'll start a website where I sell plastic straps and nothing else, you know, and whatnot. But yeah, that there. So I'm just going to put those on when I do them. That's good. Very cool. So yeah, thanks for watching. Nice to see you in the chat and all. And this will go into the great YouTube filing device, and maybe someone else will see it. But I'm going to do another one tomorrow and another one the next day whenever I do my little bit of exercise. And this was what I was sort of saying about feeding those birds. And oh, you're making chicken soup, hey? Very good. Good on you. I just had some bread with some really nice salt on it that you bought me, which was bloody beautiful. But I've got to grind it a bit finer. Hey, it's really, really coarse, even though it's called fine. Oh, there, I got my vitamin D deliveries on the way. There you go. Yeah. Anyway, so now you've bloody distracted me, and I'm all embarrassed. But I'll go back to pretending like you're someone else rather than my sister, eh? What do you reckon? No. So yeah, so back flexibility, neck flexibility, all of that sort of stuff, using everything you've got at your disposal to make stuff easy for yourself is really good. Yeah, they are. I've got a big piece in my salt that you gave me that's like a block about half the size of a matchbox, but just thin. So yeah, it looks like a big piece of chalk, but it's probably salt, which it would be. But yeah, it's bloody beautiful. It's nice stuff. But I just had it with some steak. I had it with some bread. And I did mashed pumpkin on my bread last night, so that was good. But yeah, hey, one-sided conversation, you gotta love it. Nah, very good. But hey, I flicked the Canva subscription to Canva Pro trial today because it's too hard going through and seeing all of the stuff that you want. And you might as well use the Pro trial 30-day free trial version, and then it's only $130 for the year. So yeah, so if you do anything on Canva, if you do anything on Canva, sign up for the 30-day Pro trial, and then you're going to find it a lot easier to do. But yeah, that's cool. So anyway, I'm going to use up some data, but I can turn on Starlink if I need to. But I'm supposed to be doing exercise video, and you're freaking talking about salt. What's good to know? You're on a bit of a delay, sis, and don't quite know what you're up to there. But Canva trial. Yeah, it is good to know. That's right. That's good there. But at least I got rid of my rainbow, which was robbing my camera, so I figured out how to do that. You know. Yeah, I know about Canva, about slow. Hey, can I put on my rainbow? I think I can. No, there it is. See, that was my rainbow that I had that I couldn't get rid of. Look at it. It's bloody marvellous, isn't it? What do you reckon? Yeah? It's a nice sunny day out there, but hopefully I can turn it off. Yeah, there you go. Rainbow's gone. So send through Sally's email so I can do a yeah, it looks good, eh? It's very good. I thought it was stuck. I spent time on bloody Apple support today and Google support, which isn't very supportive, trying to figure it out, and then I finally figured it out myself. So that was good. There you go. I'll give you the rainbow again, and then I'm out of here. I'm going to go and have a bit of a muck around with the car and probably do some work on there. So there you go. It looks quite nice. It's actually, it's quite refreshing. I'll just get under here and, hey, look at that. There you go. Oh, there's a rainbow. Make up for this freaking weather that we're having. Hey, thanks for dropping by. Hope you enjoy your chicken soup. And I've done all the exercise I'm going to do for this afternoon. So I appreciate your comments, your feedback. I can't ask you to like and subscribe to my channel because you already have. Really appreciate it. And a lot of rain tomorrow, maybe the next day. Who knows? Okay. Yeah, I know it looks like Romper Room. It's cool. Baby loves it. She thinks it's funny, but I tried all the other things today, like cat, cowboys, and old wizards. It was funny. I looked like Dad. I put on a beard and a hat, and I just dead set looked like Dad. So that was a bit scary, I think. No, well, it was. But anyway, but then you put some other disguise on, like a cowboy or a pirate, and you don't look like Dad. So there's a bit of a sense of relief. But give you a message to say you have acknowledged the fact that I'm out of here, and I will catch up with you later. But I'll be doing these regular, so if you're around, drop in. But wouldn't mind seeing some bird feeding going on. Hey, what's the sound like? Have you been able to hear me reasonably clearly? Question mark, question mark. I can. Okay, catch you soon. There you go. Thanks, Annette. Love you. Bye.